Over the past few years, Diddy has faced mounting legal pressures that threaten not only his reputation, but also his future freedom. What began as whispers and rumors has snowballed into a full-blown legal and public relations nightmare, with each revelation painting a darker picture of his personal and professional conduct. As the number of accusers continues to rise, the music mogul's legal battles are becoming more intense and dangerous. In this video, we'll tell you why Diddy will not survive being locked up. Before we get started, make sure to leave a like and comment on this video. Also, if you would like to join this month's giveaway of a brand new iPhone 16, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and watch this video until the end to find and comment the hidden message. Good luck. Early rumors and allegations. The shadow over Diddy's career can be traced back to the East Coast-West Coast rivalry of the 1990s, a period that forever changed the trajectory of hip-hop. During this time, rumors began to swirl about Diddy's possible involvement in various criminal activities, particularly in connection with the murder of two iconic rappers, Tupac Shakur and the notorious B.I.G. Although Diddy was never charged in connection with these events, the whispers that he played a role in orchestrating Tupac's death have never fully faded away. The arrest of Dwan Keefe D. Davis in 2023 in connection to Tupac Shakur's murder brought these old rumors back into the spotlight. Davis claims that Diddy had offered him $1 million to kill Tupac, reigniting speculation that Diddy had a more hands-on role in the East Coast vs. West Coast feud than previously thought. Though Diddy denied any involvement, the resurfacing of these accusations cast a long shadow over his career, raising questions about how much of his success in the 1990s was tied to violent conflicts in the hip-hop world. This backdrop of rumors was compounded by more recent and direct allegations, beginning with a lawsuit filed in late 2023 that would set up the stage for Diddy's legal collapse. The Cassie Ventura lawsuit. One of the most significant turning points in Diddy's downfall came with the lawsuit filed by his former girlfriend, model, and singer Cassie Ventura in 2023. Cassie, who was in a long-term relationship with Diddy, accused him of SA, emotional manipulation, and coercive control. The lawsuit, which detailed over a decade of alleged abuse, sent shockwaves through the music industry. While Diddy settled the lawsuit out of court on an undisclosed sum, the damage to his public image was immense. Cassie's courage in coming forward inspired other women to share their experience with Diddy, leading to a growing number of accusations that span years and involve multiple claims of SA misconduct and violent behavior. What started as an isolated lawsuit quickly spiraled into a cascade of allegations that painted a portrait of Diddy as a serial abuser who used his power and influence to manipulate and control the women in his life. The fallout from Cassie's lawsuit was immediate. Sponsorship deals were canceled, industry peers began distancing themselves from Diddy, and the media frenzy surrounding his case intensified. For many, Cassie's lawsuit was the beginning of the end for Diddy's career, making the moment when the floodgates opened and the extent of his alleged misconduct became impossible to ignore. Racketeering and trafficking charges. In 2024, Diddy's legal troubles took a much darker turn when his arrest on federal charges of racketeering and trafficking. These charges, which have been described as a culmination of years of investigation, alleged that Diddy was at the center of a criminal network that exploited women for profit and personal gratification. The indictment against Diddy suggests that he used his influence in the music industry to recruit young women who were allegedly trafficked and subject to abuse. The trafficking charges against Diddy are particularly damning because they suggest a systemic pattern of abuse that goes far beyond the individual allegations made by Cassie and other women. According to prosecutors, Diddy was not just involved in abusive relationships, but was allegedly orchestrating a criminal enterprise that preyed on vulnerable women. The racketeering charges further suggest that Diddy's criminal behavior extended beyond misconduct, implicating him in a web of illegal activities that may have been running for decades. The shock of Diddy's arrest on these charges sent waves through the entertainment industry. As more details emerged, it became clear that this case was not just about the allegations of a few individuals, but rather about a broader pattern of exploitation that implicated many others within Diddy's orbit. Fallout in Hollywood and the music industry. As Diddy's legal battles intensified, the reaction from Hollywood and the music industry was swift and severe. Once a fixture at high-profile events, Diddy found himself increasingly orchestrized by his peers. Social media feeds that once featured celebrities posing with Diddy were quickly scrubbed clean, with many industry figures rushing to distance themselves from the embattled star. High-profile names like Usher, Pink, Megan Fox, and even Naomi Campbell quietly unfollowed Diddy on social media, signaling their disassociation from the fallen mogul. The silence from Diddy's former friends and collaborators was deafening. Industry titans like Jay-Z and Beyonce, who had once been close allies, remained conspicuously quiet as the allegations against Diddy continued to mount. This lack of public support from some of the biggest names in the music and entertainment sent a strong message: Diddy was no longer a figure worth defending. Suicide watch and Diddy's mental health. As Diddy's legal troubles mount, so too does concern for his mental health. In October 2024, after a New York judge rejected his $50 million bail bond proposal, Diddy was remanded to the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a facility notorious for its harsh conditions. For a man who lived in luxury for decades, the experience of being held in such an environment was a stark and devastating fall from grace. The rejection of Diddy's bail came as a major blow to his legal team, who had proposed an elaborate package that included house arrest, 24/7 surveillance, and the use of Diddy's Miami mansion as collateral. However, prosecutors argued that Diddy posed a significant flight risk and remained a danger to the community, leading the court to deny his request for bail. Soon after being placed in the detention center, reports emerged that Diddy had been placed on suicide watch. This precautionary measure, often used in cases where inmates are at risk of self-harm, reflects the immense psychological pressure Diddy is under. The prospect of facing decades behind bars, coupled with the public humiliation of his downfall, has reportedly taken a significant toll on Diddy's mental state. For a man who once seemed invincible, the reality of his situation is likely overwhelming. The isolation, fear, and shame that accompany such serious charges are compounded by the brutal environment of the detention center, where violence and overcrowding are common. Diddy's mental health is now a major concern as the mogul faces possibilities of spending the rest of his life in prison. As he remains on suicide watch awaiting his fate, it is clear that the world is witnessing the collapse of a rapper who once stood at the pinnacle of success but is now embroiled in a fight for his reputation and perhaps his life. And with this, we have come to the very end of this video. Tell us in the comments below, what do you think will be the result of Diddy's trial? Let us know your thoughts on the whole video below. Also, don't forget to leave a like on this video, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for all future content. Thank you for watching. Until next time.